Hey guys, Victoria here and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox. Today we're going to be doing a non-spoiler review over the movie Black Panther. Woo! Do you like my King T'Challa bobblehead? I actually have King T'Challa and Storm in here, so how appropriate, right? So last night I got to see Black Panther with some of the best people in the world, and I'm excited to share with you what I think about it. It's amazing. It was amazing. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It was different. First, I'm going to start with the visuals. Visually, it was beautiful. Just seeing all of those people of color in the movie, seeing them with their tribal makeup and seeing the outfits they wore. It was very beautiful. It was a very beautiful thing to see. And I really, really, really love the colors. Like every tribe had different color. There was some greens, there was some reds, there was some blacks, there was some just bare skin with literal bare skin. I don't know, it was visually appealing. The special effects to me weren't too much, they were just right. There wasn't a moment where there may have been like one or two moments, but overall there wasn't anything that really stuck out that made me go, oh, that's too CG. That's too CG. So visually, the movie was very, very, very stunning. In terms of plot, I think the plot was fine. One thing I will say about the plot, because we're keeping it real on the Geeky Sandbox.
Listen,
Is the plot was a little slow, but one of the things that I can appreciate about it, and the reason I feel it was a little slow at times, was because of the pace of Wakanda. Though Wakanda has all of this technology and they're advanced, more advanced than their fellow countries out there like the US and everywhere else, right? They were very slow paced, and I feel that worked with telling this origin story, that worked with, I don't know, the people of Wakanda just kind of casually living their lives. They didn't have much to worry about, so things were kind of like, you know, just trotting along, kind of carefree. And so I feel like that's why it worked. The plot's pace worked. It's not something I feel took away from the movie or that kept me from enjoying the movie. Though, like I said, it was a little bit slow. But like I said, it complemented the environment of Wakanda and the origin story. So I don't know, if you do kind of have issues with paying attention, or you kind of want things to move along really quickly so it can get to the point, there is just a little bit of that, but I do feel you would still enjoy the movie. Now let's talk about actors. Everyone did so well. Like every single person in this movie did a great job. I don't want to get into specifics because some of the things I want to talk about deals with spoilers, but there was a particular scene between Nakia and Okoye, who were portrayed by Denai and Lupita, and it was so raw and real, and like it put me in like a position where like I was enjoying the movie, I was enjoying the characters, but I was admiring those actors just for that split second, because I was like, wow, they are dedicated to these roles. You can feel that they're these characters, they relate to these characters in some way, in one way or another. And I don't know, like the commitment there, it really pulls you in. It, like, I don't know, you felt like you were a part of the story. The way some of the characters are pulled, their moral compasses are turned. It was really interesting to see some of those actors play together, including Michael B. Jordan and Chadwick Boseman. As we know, Chadwick Boseman played King T'Challa, or Black Panther, and Michael B. Jordan played Eric Killmonger. So, you know, like they had scenes like that too, especially Michael B. Jordan playing Killmonger. Like, I don't know, the line delivery, like if you have a problem with the way lines are delivered, or it sounds too campy, or it sounds too fake, or it sounds like I'm trying to be a villain, I don't feel like there was much of that at all. You don't sit there watching the actors wondering when this next person is going to come back up. You truly get invested in these characters because of these actors. So, and you know, you can't forget your other supporting characters: Angela Bassett, Forrest Whitaker, the actress that plays Shuri, Martin Freeman, and even Andy Serkis. Like, I feel like all of these characters, they didn't really pull you out of the movie. They either made you laugh, especially Shuri. Definitely was a great source of comic relief. She was very funny. The actress like hit all of those points that we needed. And so did Andy Serkis as Ulysses Claw. And Martin Freeman has some funny moments too. So I feel like, first of all, casting was great. This was a great batch of actors. And I just can't stop expressing that I really appreciated how committed all these actors were to portraying this story of this superhero, because I feel like the way these actors contributed to all of this helped create a superhero origin that was kind of groundbreaking and something that's going to be hard to top. And speaking of Angela Bassett, it is too unfortunate that she could never be Storm. But I do love what they did with her hair in the movie. I do love that they made made her his mother. So that was nice. So for all of us, people who always wanted to see Angela Bassett play Storm, it was nice to see that, or see her in the movie. And that does kind of bring me to the question of, now that Fox is going to soon be Disney owned, what are they going to do with Storm in terms of Black Panther? Because I don't want to like spoil anything, because there have been some romance developments and callbacks to certain things and comic books and things like that. So I wonder if they do bring Storm over into a Black Panther film, how will that work? So maybe I'll talk more about that in my spoiler video. Let's talk about sound and music. The music and background sound and everything like that really helped tell the story. I love when sound and music just, I don't know, becomes another character. Sometimes you can have sounds and music in a movie that pulls you out of it, or something that's very distracting. And you kind of, like I said, you're focusing on the music rather than the scene itself or the plot. And I really feel like I didn't have any of that where I was necessarily pulled out of the movie. And I do appreciate the music of Wakanda. I do believe there was a song in the movie called Wakanda, and it really just gave Wakanda like this other look. I don't know, it made me feel comfortable to be in Wakanda, like I was from Wakanda. So good job on them for creating their own kind of sound with this unique and fictional environment. So there are so many other things I want to talk about. The Soul Gem, how this movie is going to play part in like the bigger picture, Infinity War and things like that. The post-credit scenes, future Black Panther movies, and just setting the standard for other movies to come, like and specific scenes that I thought were hilarious and kind of Easter eggs throughout the movie. There are just so many things I want to talk about, but those things I'll definitely have to save for my spoiler review, because I know there are some people who haven't seen the movie yet. The movie technically comes out today, and like I said, I know there are so many people who haven't seen it yet. I saw it last night. So I'm definitely going to try to keep you guys spoiler free and just save that for a separate video. And I just went in a whole circle by saying that. But you know my heart and you know what I meant. So the age-old question. Should you go see Black Panther? Yes, you should go see Black Panther. But not only should you go see Black Panther, you should see Black Panther twice. You should see Black Panther a third time. A fourth time, maybe a fifth time, maybe a... Much later. Because it was that good. Like, one of the things that I really love to take away from a superhero movie is, oh, not only does it connect to this and that, but was it enjoyable? Was it fun? And absolutely, sometimes with origin stories, you run the risk of it not being fun, it just being too bogged down into this person's childhood, maybe how they were mistreated, maybe how they were lied to, and then you don't get into all the fun stuff until the very end. But from the beginning of the movie, we start off with a lot of fun and a lot of real raw scenes. And that's just something I can really, really appreciate. Congratulations, Ryan Coogler. All the kudos and points to you, because you really have made something that you can be proud of. Not that any of your other work wasn't good, because you've done a lot of amazing things. But this one right here in particular, leaving your mark and your stamp in the superhero universe, and the people, like influencing people of color. Because one thing, I'll just share this really quick. My brother's son, which is my nephew, he was so excited to be able to get a Black Panther action figure. And I might insert that video here probably. Okay, who's that? Who's that? Black Panther. He was so excited to be able to identify with someone like Black Panther and kind of take in the fact that he could one day be a superhero himself. You know, I just think it's a beautiful thing that you did, Ryan Coogler, as if you're going to be watching this. But it was a beautiful movie. It was fun. It was exciting. I don't know how many times I can say that. I really feel like my February was made with Black Panther. I can't wait to see how the other movies stand up against this one. But yeah, congratulations, Ryan Coogler, and everyone involved as well. So what do I give Black Panther? I think we're gonna go all the way today. I'm gonna give Black Panther 5 out of 5 geeks. I've already explained the plot, how visually appealing it was. It was so beautiful and the colors were so rich. Like, I've never felt like I want to take my eyes off the screen. So, there's so much they can do. There's so much potential that they can just capitalize on with the Black Panther character within the MCU. Just like I said, how this movie will impact future movies to come and future stories that we'll be able to tell that we weren't able to tell before within the MCU. We've tackled our gods, we've tackled our space heroes, and now we've tackled our African heroes. So I don't know, the possibilities are endless. So I really like the direction that Marvel is heading with trying all of these different things. And then of course we do have our more specific female-led movies, because what do we have coming out? Eventually, Captain Marvel. So like I don't know, we're just taking all these different leaps and steps, and I don't know, just to try different things. And I think it's nice. I feel like you can appeal to all of your comic book readers and all of your moviegoers. If you like this video, go ahead and leave me a like rating down below and leave me a comment. How do you feel about Black Panther? How do you feel about the way that Chadwick Boseman has left his mark on this iconic character? If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos like this one. And if you're already a part of the Geeky Sandbox and you're subscribed to the channel, don't forget to ring that little bell, that notification bell, so that way you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! So I'm gonna go see the movie again, so I'll see you later.